I'm a small town boy, and my two brothers and I were pretty much bounced from small town to small town throughout the state of Georgia. And as our family fell apart, we ended up with my maternal grandparents who obtained legal custody. My older brother went off into the Navy during the Vietnam era. The younger one went into the Army. I kind of fell in the cracks, and my grandfather, he arranged for me to go to a work school similar to the college, the Ozarks. Most of us were broken homers, we didn't have any money. So we were all required to work. Hardship can either destroy you or it can make you stronger. One develops perseverance and a more meaningful understanding of hard work, independence, and finding your own way in the world.
President Jerry Davis's background has helped him shape College of the Ozarks, which has marketed itself accurately as Hard Work U. It's a brand that's working. Its fundraising prowess empowers the school to house an education that's completely tuition-free. Instead of tuition, its 1,500 students work 15 hours a week on campus, and they're graded on their work as they would be in academic classes.
Debt is like swimming with a brick. I think many programs in our country, especially in the government and education, there needs to be a work component attached to that, because hard work is more of an ingredient to your success than how much you owe the bank.
I work 15 hours a week. I work in the electric shop. So we do a lot with running the electrical for the buildings on campus. C of O likes to do a lot of its own work, and so we're kind of the forefront of that. I loved the idea of working for your college and being able to graduate debt-free, but also I love the institution because of the patriotism that they display. College of the Ozarks has implemented a new patriotic education program. It's a required class for all freshmen. As a part of that, they develop an appreciation for the military. They get a look at kind of what the military does on a day-to-day basis, and they are able to grow and appreciate that a little bit more.
The school has always had has always been a little bit different than other institutions, and we've been very, very intentional about teaching patriotism to our young kids. I think Dr. Davis has seen throughout the years the shift in higher education away from patriotism, and that patriotism for some reason seems to be offensive to people in America, and especially in higher education. And so really in the last 10 years, Dr. Davis has really ramped it up and been very intentional with the patriotic goal and making sure that we're educating students properly on the importance of patriotism, the importance of what we were given as Americans, and the opportunities that we have. We can't take those for granted, and we have to realize that the people came before us and sacrificed and gave everything that they had so that we have these opportunities.
We better watch out in this country, because we're forgetting who made the sacrifices. I mean, they wear military uniforms or police, not football uniforms. I mean, if you want to talk about real sacrifice, go to Arlington. We've got people running around the streets and burning the flags. I'm not sure that they would even defend their own country. They seem to spend half their time bad-mouthing it, but they don't go anywhere else, so they obviously like what America provides, right?
College of the Ozarks' approach to patriotism has garnered them both positive and negative press in recent years. In 2017, they required that all coaches and players, quote, show respect for the American flag and national anthem. This ultimately led the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics to move its Division II men's basketball championship from the college, who had hosted the event for the prior 18 seasons. When Nike unveiled its new ad campaign featuring NFL player Colin Kaepernick, the school announced that it would remove all athletic uniforms purchased from Nike or that contained the Nike emblem, claiming that the campaign promoted disrespect towards America.
If you look at the College of the Ozarks, it's a reflection of what made America what it is today. Faith, hope, and hard work. You can see it here, and it's reflected in the kind of students that come here.
Is there a lot of political or religious diversity in the school?
I don't know how to answer that.
I think that we attract the students based on our Christian beliefs, and I think that the students here in the area, you'll find that students in the Branson and Ozarks and greater Ozarks area are patriotic, and they are a representation of our region. They're a lot different than students you find out on the East and West Coast a lot of times. I mean, I think this is a representation of the Heartland, and a lot of our students and parents take pride in the stances that we've taken in patriotism. And they understand that, you know, an institution with a patriotic goal needs to take a stance on something like this. And whether that be with the national anthem, the stance we took for the national tournament, or that be the Nike controversy that was going on and the stance we took with Nike apparel. I think, again, they take pride in the fact that we are able to take a stand in something, regardless of what it may cost monetarily, but that we knew it was the right thing to do based on the goals and the statements we've made in the past.
We need to take a leadership role in serving as a good model so that others will follow us. And I would urge other colleges and universities, do something positive about citizenship and quit wasting your time running the country down and getting off on every kooky tangent that crawls out of the East or West Coast.
The hardline stances the college has taken haven't hurt the donations it receives to keep the school up and running. Davis estimates its endowment today to be around $550 million. That equates to about $275,000 endowment dollars per student in 2017, higher than the figures of highly ranked schools like Georgetown and NYU.
The mission or purpose of this school is to provide a Christian education for the youth of both sexes. And here the mission is everything, and nothing else matters other than getting the money to carry it out, and of course carrying it out.